America, this how they did y'all. This how they did y'all. They signed y'all over to the Greys and the insectoids in the 1950s. Actually, 1930s through 50s. They signed a contract. Your own people did this to you, America. I can see these motherfuckers hating us, but why they hate y'all? Why they don't like y'all? They like y'all. So y'all should have a bigger beef with them than even we got. This is what they did with y'all. They signed, did you know that your own government signed a treaty with the Greys and the insectoids in like the 1930s? Yes. And agreed to let them abduct y'all and do research on y'all for stem cell research to take back to other realms. Why do you think after the 1930s or the 1940s, UFO sightings sped up? UFOs was crashing. Because they ain't supposed to be in this atmosphere, nigga. First off. So when they come into it, they didn't know how to fly their ships correctly. While still trying to hide away from sight of everybody that would see them coming here. Because at least nobody's supposed to know they're here. And that's why the reptilians and the insectoids fell out, eventually. But originally, they signed a contract. Go look it up. You go look it up and see when abduction started, and you come back and thank me later. They allowed the Greys, I'm telling you, the two exact extraterrestrial races. I'm channeling here like I always do. My information is coming from higher forces that are here right now, sitting right above the water and right above the sky all night, waiting to attack. Because this end game right now. Who do you think it is speaking through me? They would speak through you too if you let them. But you too busy thinking as opposed to just letting it flow out of you. I'm not thinking right now, I'm just being a medium. They signed a contract with you, with your government, and signed you over all over the planet. That's why they started abducting white people. And they was abducting y'all in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They stopped when we entered into Y2K, they stopped doing it. Go look between the year 1930 and the year 2000, and that 70, what they would call year period, and see how many abductions it was. And how many reported UFO sightings and abductions it was. And notice how they stopped. You didn't hear nothing about a UFO again to the last 2 years, nigga. But in the 90s, 80s, that shit was like everything. 70s, 60s, that was like folklore, everything. Everybody was big into it. That's why Star Wars was popular. And Star Trek movies and series like that they was able to make a lot of money off that because people was, what's in the stars? They was seeing shit. And it wasn't no technology like it is now, so they couldn't post that shit to social media. Nowadays, when people see shit and post it to social media, then what they do is they take a lot of bot pages and attack the posts. So that you'll see people commenting like, oh, they crazy. They try to make other readers think this person ain't telling the truth, or they ain't see what they posted, or what they posted ain't real. Most of the shit y'all be seeing posted on the internet, like otherworldly, when people seeing mermaids, and that shit be real, nigga. It be real. And motherfuckers will get they're the government, these elites will send 1,000 commenters under the post to be like, this shit ain't real, y'all. That comment, all the fake pages, because they own the internet now. Don't get it. They made this they little shit now. And back then, when it wasn't like all the camera equipment, they just flat out say you was lying. You see what I'm saying? They signed this treaty with the insectoids and the Zeta Greys. The Zeta Greys are the ones that people were seeing. You know, the little short gray aliens. When you think of an alien, you think of a gray little short dude with a long neck with black eyes. Let's break that suit down. First off, that's not how the Zeta Greys even look. That little gray suit you see, that's a suit. So when you seen them gray with the big blue, that was a whole suit. They had on a gray suit to protect their body from this atmosphere because they can't take it. The Greys are not from here, okay? And then they have a helmet on, which is a mask connected to the suit. And the black eyes, the reason they all look the same is because they all got on fucking suits. They all got on suits, nigga. You know, when you think of an alien, you only think of one. A little gray nigga with a long neck, with a big little round diamond, little diamond chin, motherfucking little big black eyes. Those are the Zeta Grays. And it's millions of extraterrestrial races, not just them. And the word alien does not mean from another world, nigga. You can be alien to anything. If I come in your house and I don't live in your house, I'm an alien to your house. Okay? So the word alien was just thrown out there to throw you away from extraterrestrial races. Okay? But yes, the Greys, that's not how they look. Up under there, they all got their own different look. It's no different than when you see an astronaut in an astronaut suit. Them niggas don't all look the same, but guess what? If you're not from this planet, right? Let's just say some astronauts did land on another planet, right? Which would never happen. Right, he just dropped the emoji with them, the Zeta Grays right there. And they don't, let's just say they mask, they suit, because they can't take the atmosphere. Look, let's just say an astronaut from our planet went to another star system, right? Let's say they went to the Pegasus star system or something like that. All right, they get to the Pegasus star system. Motherfuckers in that galaxy will be like, all them niggas look the same. Because they just gonna see motherfuckers all white with this big round ass bowl on their face. They were like, they all look the same. Whole time, that's the suit they got on because the astronauts are not from the Pegasus star system. And the Pegasus star system is the actual star system. I'm not just saying some shit. I can name all the star systems in the multiverse, but I don't want to lose y'all. So we stay right here in this little ass Milky Way. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's like if they went to the Pegasus star system, you feel me? And they get there, and then niggas on the, everybody in that galaxy gonna be like, man, them niggas all look the same, them earthlings, you feel me? When they don't. That was their astronaut suit with their helmet on. So I'm trying to get you to think of it from that perspective. That's why when people would cite the Zeta Grays here, they, like that little alien emoji people dropping, they like, oh, that's the aliens, they all look the same. No, they don't. That's their suits they got on. The little black dots is goggles for them to see through. The Mari goggles on the suit. See? And they can't take the frequency of our atmosphere, so they have to put suits on. Know the difference. But them little niggas right there, yes, the Zeta Grays and the insectoids, which are, they like 8 to 9 feet tall. They look like big ass praying mantises, but they intelligent as fuck. They talk using telepathy. When they made, look, the movie Mimic was about how they look. They ugly as fuck. Out of all the extraterrestrial races, ain't none of them uglier than the insectoids. I'm not gonna lie to you. The rest of the extraterrestrial races have like the god physique, meaning they got a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, and they kind of look like us. All right, or what you would call humanoid. But them fucking insectoids ugly as fuck. They between like 7 feet tall and 9 feet tall, and they look like big ass praying mantis / grasshoppers. They ugly as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you, and they will look scary as fuck to you too if you don't know what they is. They don't scare me. I know what they is. If I had to see one in this physical, I haven't ran into one. You feel me? But I do know they exist, and I do know people that have seen them, and I've had to explain to them what they were. Okay, so yes, and they big as fuck, and this what the movie Mimic was about. Also, you know, like how they talk about the Mothman prophecies, people that be seeing the Mothman and shit like that. Ain't no Mothman. That's an insectoid that motherfuckers be seeing, and they named him the Mothman. It's no different than Bigfoot. Like, they got everybody on the planet still, hey, is there a Bigfoot out there? Yes, nigga. Yes, he exists. If they told you the truth about Neanderthals still being here, then you would understand what the fuck Bigfoot is. But they want to lie about Neanderthals all being dead, so when a nigga see Bigfoot, so when a nigga see one, they like, oh, I saw one. No, you didn't. That was Bigfoot. Okay, well, why we ain't never found Bigfoot? You see what I'm saying? All the technology we got, and you niggas still ain't found Bigfoot? You know what I'm saying? All the technology we got, my back itching. All the think about it, y'all. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Y'all think, nigga. You think on your own. All the technology we got right now, them niggas still don't know if Bigfoot exists. Are you serious? So you can find Bin Laden 20 leagues under the ground. Hold on, hear me out. Y'all can find Bin Laden 20 leagues under the ground, goddammit. 20 leagues under the sea. Fuck you talking about? But you don't know if it's Bigfoot here. You can tell us how many motherfucking plants is growing on Pluto, and Pluto's supposed to be how far away from here, but you can't tell us what the fuck is going on right here with Bigfoot? You see what I'm saying? You can tell us all about the abyss, the Mariana Trench of the ocean, nigga. Like I say, 10,000 leagues under the motherfucking sea, but